Today, I'm going to have Maya Yoshida, a Japanese national team legend, LA Galaxy center back that won the championship, helped us win the championship last year. We're going to see everything that he has to say about his experiences traveling and having adventures all over the world. You go from Japan, then you go to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was 21.
21.
Yeah.
Was that like the dream? You're on your projected route of what you wanted to do, going to the Netherlands?
It was a dream, of course, because that time, nowadays a lot of Japanese players play in Europe, but that time, especially young and the center back, almost no chance to go to a European club because they estimate us really, really low.
Right.
For midfielder like Nakata, Nakamura, Shinji Ono, and especially in Holland, was very good reputation, but defenders, no one used to play before. So probably I'm the really fast one to play in Europe and the big competition. So yeah, that was excitement plus a lot of doubt. Even my coach was wondering was too soon, and he tried to convince me stay one more year, then ready to get better team, because I went to the club, very small club in Holland, and obviously it was really tough. It's really tough than I have been before. Yeah.
Okay. What helped you when it was so hard and difficult? What was there something that you had thought that helped you through that process? Because I know what it's like where there's doubt, right? Like when I was coming up, there was a lot of doubt with the American player, playing overseas. So I can understand what it must have been like, where they say, Japanese center back, no, we're not good. They take a chance on you. You go. When there's the good times and the bad times, what helped you get through it?
There's a bit of pressure, of course, because in Holland, the foreign player should pay more than local players, or they have like similar to salary cap. So because of our budget was really small and only the foreign players had a better money, more than double. And of course, then the expectation is high. And 3 days later, after I signed, I got the 5th metatarsal and I was out for 10 months. That was horrible, really horrible.
That's a lot of pressure then, because now everybody's looking at you like,
true, yeah. Why we picked him then? Why he's here and he's just taking salary?
Right. Okay, so all of that, there's nothing you can do about a 5th metatarsal. It happens. You got 10 months. After the 10 months, and going through that process, that had to be difficult. But once you got beyond that, what was it like playing in Europe and playing with the team?
After that, I started to play. Then somehow, I started to play like November, December. Then I called up for national team in January for the Asian Cup. That was very surprised, really surprised. So then everything changed, and we become Asian champion, and more interested from a bigger team, and still. I play in a small club, but I making some different. And later we play London Olympics. So I was overage, just 1 year overage. Then we went to semi-final. Then that time we play Glasgow, Manchester, Cardiff, everywhere. Then every team scout coming. And my agent called me after the game, this team is coming, this team is coming, this team. Then in the end, Southampton just sent me the really good offer. Then I just pick. Then start to move in England.
So that's not bad. Going from going from Netherlands to Southampton.
Yeah. That's a big step, to be honest. Normally, like Holland, someone come from abroad, come to the small club in Holland, then step up to bigger club like PSV, Feyenoord, Ajax, then move to Premier League. But I was jumped 2 steps over, like big jump immediately from small club Holland to Premier League team. Yeah, I was really lucky.
But also good. You got to be good. You have to perform, at different times, and they see you there. So when you make that jump, to the Premier League, and you're at Southampton, and you're under, various coaches there. You got Pochettino at time. You had Koeman at times. You're playing with Virgil van Dijk at times there. What was that experience like? Because everybody loves the Premier League, right? Everybody wants to hear about that. How was it? How was it moving to England?
I have been 2.5 years in Holland, and physically, also off the pitch, like adapting to different culture. This is the most difficult part for Asian players because totally different from my country to European country.
Yeah.
And they have Germany, Italy, Holland, England. Every country has different cultures. To adapt this kind of things is most difficult from Japanese people to European culture.
Right.
So after 2.5 years, I feel like, okay, I'm ready. Everything on the pitch, off the pitch, especially the language barrier is almost gone. Then I went to England and I was shocked that I didn't understand anything what English people saying. That's totally different English. Honestly, that's too fast.
It's different English. I like it. Yeah.
It's so quick.
Okay.
And this is not like we learn from English class in the school.
Right. Yes. Yes. Very different.
Because we learn American English.
Okay.
In Japan.
Okay.
Then come to British English. It's totally different. Now you're a pal. What's pal? I didn't know that.
Okay. I can completely understand. As you know now, you got the North, the South, all the London accent, all the Scousers, everything. It's a little bit crazy. So yeah, I'm sure it was a difficult transition there, and like you said, for most players, it usually is. Okay, we're good. So just jumping into it, just looking at it in general. I mean, you had your time in Southampton, then you go to. We were trying to figure this out. You went to Sampdoria. After that, what was it like in Italy?
That was a difficult time because just COVID happened.
Okay.
Well, I have been 7.5 years up and down. The team is flying and a little bit downtime as well. Yeah. So I think I joined Southampton really good timing, and I could play. Luckily, many good players, as you say, Van Dijk and Lovren. Jose Fonte, Toby Alderweireld, these centre backs are insane, really good. Right. And of course, it was difficult time and good time and bad time, but overall it was a great experience. Then I feel like I need some new challenge, and also the coach was come from a Red Bull team, which normally expecting young players and high intensity, high pressure, and I was just 30. I feel like really good, the physical way, but he expecting much more younger and like someone really energetic. And then I didn't agree. Then I feel like I need to have a new challenge. Then the deadline day, I was almost gave up because I didn't have any offer. Then training and come back to the dressing room, watch my phone. Like my agent called like 20 times. I call back and what's going on? And Sampdoria wants you. You want to go?
Yes.
Then I decided yes. Then we are flying to Liverpool away. So in the bus, I still call to my agent. Then when we went to the airport and we already almost landing to the Liverpool, I take off the airplane and say goodbye to everybody.
Wait. Hold on. So you get the call and you're in the air?
Yeah. No.
You got the call beforehand.
After the training.
So
during the bus go to the airport, I call with my agent and I need to decide quickly. I call to my wife. I call to my ex-teammate who play in Southampton. Sampdoria, sorry. Then then bus arrived to next to the airplane, right?
Yeah.
So they have no security check.
Right.
Then everybody go into the airplane, and I was still thinking, and I decide yes. Then I immediately go to the manager, say to coach, I'm gonna leave. He said yes. Then I go into the airplane, and everybody listen. Then everybody was, what's going on? And I leave. Thank you very much, and go.
Wow. That's a story. That's good luck, guys. You know? Oh, that's impressive. But I think that's interesting because I don't think people realize sometimes how quick this stuff happens, and you have to make decisions like in what 20, 30 minutes, you know, something like that. What's going to happen? And that changes the whole trajectory of your life. And so you moved to Sampdoria after that.
In Europe, the deadline day, everything's possible. Everything's happened. So you have to be ready for any situation. Because someone move and someone come. Especially goalkeeper is very alert. Like 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom.
Jeez, they're all just going in a big circle. They're going from one to the other and all of that. That's incredible. That's an incredible story. I like that.
That's never happened in US probably. Probably only the trade happened.
Right.
Then one day, if you come to training and people disappear, right?
Yes.
But otherwise, they have like announcement, a lost announcement, like very like okay. But England. One day someone disappeared very quick.
Just in a
nothing
moment's
to
notice.
say and just gone. And only the WhatsApp group chat. Hey, thank you guys. Blah blah blah. Done.
So you actually had more that you were actually able to say goodbye to all the guys.
Yeah,
you know, on the plane. Wow. You know, okay, I'm learning something new.
I was expecting better way to say goodbye to Southampton fans, to be honest. But you know, it's after COVID happened. I was thinking go back to some 2 days off, go back to the stadium, then say bye to the fans. But unfortunately, I couldn't because of the COVID. And then start the Italian adventure, which is molto interessante.